The number of board members on the JSE's top 100 companies is still skewed towards male candidates. Just over 70% of non-executive directors are male, while only 29% are female. And while JSE listing requirements demand that companies outline a voluntary diversity policy, there are no consequences for non-compliance. This has meant that board diversity has taken place at a snail pace over the years. In its report, PwC calls for well-formulated policies that set clear racial and gender diversity measures with improved monitoring mechanisms.
We felt that there isn't necessarily the sense of urgency that one might expect to see in terms of diversity. We've set out some action points which we think could be a good way of addressing the point head on. And obviously this report focusing on non-executives focuses on board diversity, but the issue doesn't stop there. It needs to be looked at in all aspects of an organization. So we've suggested looking at things like board evaluations and how board behavior comes into that, succession planning.
PwC has also found that white South Africans make up majority of boards, while black South Africans make up only 40%, and Asian, Indian and coloured South Africans make up 7% and 5% respectively. Last year, CEOs of large corporations sacrificed salary increases in an attempt to balance the equation following prolonged periods of closure due to the coronavirus pandemic. This has meant that board members, including chairpersons, have also had to follow suit.
We saw many non-executive directors foregoing increases during the year because of the impact of COVID-19. Interestingly, at a time where they were expected to be more involved, more ad hoc meetings, more time, increased responsibilities, in a lot of instances, new strategies to try and combat the effects of COVID-19.
The report found that the mid-level pay of local non-executive directors is at just over 550,000 Rand compared to around 450,000 Rand in sub-Saharan Africa. Banetli Mthethwa, SABC News, Johannesburg.